This is the case of Lucy Letby, a neonatal nurse who worked at the Chester Hospital in Cheshire. This is Sunny Justice with It's a Criming Shame, and we're going to be diving into the case of Lucy Letby. If convicted, this will be one of the most prolific cases to hit the United Kingdom. For those of you that are not aware of this case, Lucy Letby is being charged with the deaths of 7 children and the attempted taking of the lives of 10 more. 22 charges have been brought in against Lucy Letby in this ongoing trial. For those of you that are not familiar with the Lucy Letby case in the United Kingdom, let's go back to when this all started. So Lucy had started working for the Countess of Chester Hospital in Cheshire. And between the dates of June 8th of 2015 to June 25th of 2016, Lucy Letby is being accused of poisoning and sabotaging these young infants during that time. Now again, Lucy Letby worked in the neonatal unit, and with anyone unfamiliar with that term, it's more deemed as what people would call a special unit. Premature babies or children that are having issues with their health. Lucy Letby would be working on the night shift during her time with the hospital. At the Countess of Chester Hospital, approximately 2,000 children would be born there every year. So during this time in 2015 to 2016, there was this unexplained rise in deaths in the neonatal unit, and they couldn't seem to find any medical cause for what was happening. And in 2017, that's when the police were called in, and Lucy Letby had been removed and moved to a different part of the hospital after 2016 while it was under investigation. So during this time, there had become some of the people that worked at the hospital that were becoming increasingly suspicious of Lucy Letby. Some people had managed to see that during the times that Lucy Letby was working, that these accidents were happening. So let's take a look at a graph and go through that when Lucy Letby was working. Now, as you can see on this chart, it states the nurses present on clinical and administrative duties summary. And at the bottom of the chart, it says X indicates on-duty presence on the shift, where a suspicious event has been identified. Now, they don't use the real child's names as they are doing this chart. Instead, they have used child A to child Q, line 1 to 25 of all the different alphabetical children that have been involved with the Lucy Letby case. Then, of course, they have each of the dates, whether it was a day shift or a night shift. And of course, all the X's are representing, as stated, the nurses present on clinical and administrative duties. Now, as you can see, there's a perfectly purple line right there with Lucy Letby's name. And of course, if you go down that, you'll see an X in every single box. So, this just becomes a matter of, will Lucy Letby be charged for this prolific crime against humanity, or is she innocent on all accounts? We'll let you guys put comments in the comment section of this video and give your thoughts on what you think of the Lucy Letby case. So continuing on with the Lucy Letby case, of course, during the 2015 to 2016 timeline, there was this rise in deaths in the hospital and the collapsing of children. Now, there was internal reviews that were done. They had asked independent pediatricians to, of course, look into it, but they couldn't seem to find any medical reason for what was going on. There simply seemed to be no medical issue whatsoever that they could find that was going on. So in the summer of 2017 is when the police were called in. A doctor named Dr. Ravi Jariam had become suspicious in about February of 2016. He was starting to correlate the fact that while these incidents happened, that Lucy Letby was on shift. And he started to become really uncomfortable with her being left alone. So the police had started investigating into what was going on at the hospital. And after approximately about a year, that's when Lucy Letby would be arrested. Lucy would be arrested in July of 2018. After Lucy Letby's initial arrest, she was released by police upon further investigation. So Lucy Letby would finally be arrested in November of 2020. Now, after her first initial arrest, she would be interviewed and arrested 2 times previously to the November 2020 arrest, where she sat in jail awaiting for her trial to begin. The trial had started in October of 2022, and thanks to John from Crime Scene to Courtroom, he made me aware of this case in the United Kingdom. So I want to give appreciation to John from Crime Scene to Courtroom for bringing me this case, because this case is very intriguing yet very devastatingly sad. So as the time has gone on from obviously 2020 to 2022, of course that's when the prosecution and the defense are preparing for this case. In fact, there's a lot of information with medical records and all the different processes that they need to go through, hence why this didn't start until October of 2022. Anyone that has been following the case of Lucy Letby is obviously devastated, as any parent would be that's listening to this case. Imagine what those families had to go through when their once joyous moment turned into the nightmare that no parent should ever have to face. During the term that Lucy Letby potentially harmed these children and took the lives of others. What a horrific case. And it's a case that I will hope that you will join me in. This will be episode 1 on a series of episodes to follow as we follow this horrific crime of the Lucy Letby case. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please leave your comments in the comments section of this video. Tell me your thoughts. If you like this video and like the content, please hit the subscribe button to subscribe to all the videos that this channel will put out in regards to Lucy Letby, Nicola Bulley, Idaho, Delphi, and so much more. Please give this video a like and a share. And again, thank you so much for watching this video.